So, Laporta won the elections, and apparently, we're signing a number 9 and a centre back. Finally, the club actually addresses what is needed for the first time, right? And we just hope that Laporta is not doing this just because he wanted to give the fans something to get their votes, right? Let's just hope that he didn't just say, yeah, we are gonna sign a center back and a striker just to make the socios happy, the people who can vote, so they can actually vote for him, right? Now, what does this mean for the club in general, right? Because I think big changes are gonna happen. Signing a center back and a striker, right? First of all, the striker situation. I'm hearing a lot about Julian Alvarez. Honestly, he's a good player. I don't know if he fits the flick system. I think we need a pure number 9. Alvarez is like a semi-playmaker, semi-striker. We need just a pure number 9 to stay up there, wait for the crosses, right? This means Lewa is going. Not only Lewa is going, Ferran's situation is up in the air too. Because I don't think Ferran will be happy staying as backup, right? Ferran maybe got one more season, right? So let's say we sign a striker, Ferran comes as a backup. Maybe he will tolerate it for one season. Ferran will probably go. That means we probably need another. Striker or someone from La Masia, right? However, I think the Ferran situation is a little bit early to talk about. I think the thing we can talk about right now that Lewa is going. Center back situation is also apparently we want Bastoni, and I mean if we actually get him, it's insane. But now I'm thinking about it, right? We have the money. For the record, Barca are not broken club as money wise. We're not broke. We just are not allowed to use the money that we want to use, right? We are operating with extreme financial restrictions. Laporta comes out and says, yo, we have a budget of 100 million for a striker. I'm like, oh, what the fuck, right? Sure, let's go with that. But then you want a center back like Bastoni. I forgot what's the release contract for him, right? Like, what's the release price for him? But market-wise, he is valued at 70, 80 million. So you are preparing, let's say, hold on, I will check it up. Just give me a second. Okay, a quick Google search tells me that Bastoni does not have publicly known or official release clause in his Inter Milan. However, he is valued between 70 and 80. So you have potentially 170 million euros to spend. A lot of fucking players needs to go then. I think Ter Stegen is going, Lewandowski is going, Casado is going, Balde's features in the air. Because you guys are forgetting one thing. We apparently want to buy Rashford for 30. So we're talking about 200 million euros in transfers. We need to offload a lot of players because we are still not operating in the 1-to-1 rule. Laporta said, yeah, well, all of this will happen when we return to the 1-to-1 rule. We are close, I think. And the problem is the striker, we can maybe get away with the center backs. Because especially we got the new Xavi, I forgot his last name, but Xavi, the new La Masia player, we're good at the back. We're good at the back for one more season. We can put a bandage on it. The striker situation needs to be solved right now. Neither Lewa or Ferran are firing. They're wasting basically Lamine Yamal right now. The crosses, the passes, the assists, they're wasting them, right? So we know that Ter Stegen just gotta go. That's how it is. Ter Stegen gotta go. Lewandowski's gonna go. I think Balde's future is up in the air. Casado, now is Gavi is back. Casado is, I don't like, we gotta give Gavi some time, but I think when Gavi reaches his peak, because Gavi is the type of player that he will reach his peak, he will be better than Casado. So Casado will have a lot more of options in front of him. Casado won't be staying at Barca, right? These players are not 200 million worth of players, right? This is if we operate in the 1-to-1 rule, because if I remember correctly, and you got this is, by the way, I'm making this unedited, just raw, like I think this is more natural. I think the 1-to-1 means that for the price of a player, we need to sell a player. Like for a player to go, for a player to come in, we need a player to go. Like the same value almost, or at least the same amount of money, right? And these bunch of people I mentioned are not worth 200 millions. Someone else need to go. And then we start looking at, hold on, besides these, the squad is basically almost complete, right? Someone big a big name needs to go basically. And I'm looking, and I'm looking, and I'm looking. This squad is untouchable. Even Araujo, I know a lot of people will say, oh, well, Araujo needs to go. He's good now. Again, it's the Araujo cycle, you know. He's good. Starts a big game, makes a big mistake, becomes bad for a couple of games, comes back good. Just Araujo, you know. But he is here now. He's good now. So I don't know. I'm quite stressed about this. I think we might either have nothing this summer transfer window, because if they don't reach the 1-to-1 rule, we're not buying anyone. No one is getting bought, right? We're probably just selling. Like again, like Ter Stegen and Lewa. Not selling Lewa, sorry. In the whole video I said selling. No, I mean just sending Lewa out. Like freeing his salary space. It's gonna be something like that, right? We're not gonna buy anyone. Especially now that we want to buy Rashford too. Rashford will be our signing basically. And yes, I have not forgot about Cancelo. If Balde goes, Cancelo stays. That's how it is. I don't know. I'm quite stressed. I think a big shift is going to happen this season. Either a big shift or nothing will ever happen. So if we don't reach the 1-to-1 rule, the squad stays exactly the same. Minus Lewandowski. No, they probably will renew Lewandowski for another year. And maybe Ter Stegen goes. And Casado. That's it. Also, about the Newcastle match, I have not talked about it because there's nothing to talk about. It's fucking Newcastle. Their biggest chance of winning was home. And now they can't. We're probably gonna we're gonna dog walk them. That's how it is, right? Alright. This will be now daily upload. I will upload one video daily. I will gather news and we will talk about it, plus the YouTube shorts. If this is the first time you see me, please, I would appreciate a subscribe. Thank you. Have a great evening.